All right, y'all, what's poppin'? Welcome back to another Powerstroke video. Today, we got 2012 Ford F-250 Gasser 6.2, and we are gonna show you that we got a little problem with the power steering line, the high pressure, I believe it's a high pressure line. It burst, so no power steering fluid in it, Ohio rust, 13-year-old truck, this is what you get. So, actually no, it's actually 11 years old. Either way, Ohio rust. So we're gonna show you some part numbers from Ford, FOMOCO. We're gonna show you replacing it. And yeah, it's like a sore dick, can't beat it. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. And yeah, let's show you what we're operating with here. All right, guys, so essentially what we're gonna do is I am gonna take the grill off just to make it easier, and the grill pops off in 2 seconds because you got the cooler right there. I believe it's that top line we're gonna take off. It runs down, it goes down yonder, it bends down there. Where it bends, the metal part burst, rusted, and then we're gonna yip on down. Let's see if I can get you in on it right there, where those bolts are right there. So before we start taking anything apart, I'll show you guys the culprit. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Yep, she gone. She is gone. So, see, the line, it goes up that way. It comes up this way where the grill is. So, it's a two-piece line. So, we'll show you the part that we got and part numbers. All right, guys. So, here is the part numbers. Motorcraft PSH3041X. I think it just means one time. PSH 79. So this is one line, but it's two pieces. So where you guys just saw me film where it burst is right here. This bend, that's where it's leaking right there. So this goes up this way, and then I believe so. Let me see. This goes to the pump, comes over, comes down, connects to this cat. So essentially it would be like this, and then it goes up, and then it goes to the cooler. Yep. So this is exactly how it goes right here. So yeah, we're gonna show you replacing it. Luckily, I don't think I gotta drain any fluid out because I don't think there is any. But in case you didn't know, now you know. That line that actually burst, that's where you're gonna get all your fluid to drain out at with that clamp right there. So if you were to do a power steering fluid change, you would take that clamp off in that line and you get all the fluid out right there. So we're still gonna do that, even though nothing might come out, but just in case, it's gotta come off anyway, so, yep. It really takes 2 seconds. You got 4, 5, 10 millis on the top, and then I just use my long flat blade screwdriver, pop these bad jerrys out. But see, now you got access to everything. So this top line, this comes down and it runs to the bottom of the reservoir. So the bottom line, obviously, is what we're replacing. And you can see it goes down, it bends. It's all clean right here. And when it gets down there, man, it just gets down and dirty. So a couple trim tools, disconnect this shit. And then we're not gonna take it off here first. Like I said, we're gonna split it down there, let everything leak out, and then we'll go over to this pump side back there. I don't know if that's focusing or not, but yeah, I don't think anything's really in my way here. We'll see what I can work around. Yeah, I'll be able to get in there. It might be easier to take the intake out. We'll see though. All right, y'all. So you saw me breaking apart that bottom line down here, and obviously, if you're doing a fluid change, that's not how I would recommend doing it. But since this is all trash, we're just using the Knipex fucking Cobra pliers. I said Nobra. Anyway, where's that sucker at? I can't see because of the sun. But I'm gonna crack this guy. Where is it at? Down there. I can't really film it too good, so spray it with some penetrant, and then we're just gonna crack her down. Here's a better shot. If you can see it, it's that guy right there. Sprayed it down. We're gonna crack it with a line wrench, 18 millimeter. So we'll see what we're working with here. All right, guys, so we are still trucking along here. And this, like I said, I didn't film it, but this is the setup that I had to use to get that sucker off. So it's an 18 millimeter crow's foot extension and a locking flex head ratchet. So coming down in here, I'm gonna get a really good shot on it. It's right there. So I did break it loose, but it did not want to move for us. So now we should be good. Sprayed everything with Croil, and we're gonna continue to crank it out. Also, we can't see it from here. There is another one of them push pins along the frame you gotta take out, but I'll show you. Guys, we are thinking smarter, not harder. So, Milwaukee cutoff wheel. We cut the old line down. Let's see if we can focus. Can we focus on what we're doing? Right there. See how I cut it? Because this original line is so rusty that, you know, obviously it's supposed to spin on this tube how I'm doing right now, and it was all rusted together. Why try and fight it when it's all getting replaced either way? And it's not one of those things where, oh, if it's you get the wrong line, you got to put it back on. That fucker burst. There's no fluid in that bad Jerry. So that's a little tech tip. Cut that guy off right there. I didn't want to cut really close to it because I didn't want to risk shit going down into the pump. So I tried to cut as far away as possible. So hopefully stuff don't fall down in there. But we're going to keep cranking that off, and we're going to start installing the new lines. Yes, sir. Alrighty, y'all, and just like that, now it's easier to see since there's no rust throwing us off. But there's a new line. So, like I said, 18 millimeter. I used a line wrench to tighten it up, and then I used the crow's foot as well, if you saw it in time lapse. You don't got to go crazy with it. It's got an O-ring seal. So, yep, so that's tightened down. This is already on. We're going to connect them at the bottom, down yonder somewhere. Yep, we're gonna connect them, put the push pins in, and then fill her up. All right, guys, so that is all of the lines fully installed. We are looking good. Let's see if I can get up on that one. Oh yeah, got that up and clamp up there, running over. So now we're gonna try to bleed the system, and we're gonna fill this up, see what we're operating with here. So and that's it, y'all. This is the blown engine operation right here. This was our culprit. Replaced it all. I think these lines were like $100 from Ford maybe. So I mean, it's like a Sword Johnson, you can't beat it. We're all dialed in. All right, y'all, and that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped you guys. A little quick rundown: 18 millimeter wrench on the power steering line by the pump. Either if you got hose clamp pliers or some Nipex. Bleed the system, start it up, fill it up. Usually leave the cap off, turn the wheel left and right, try to bleed the air out of it, and yeah, that's about it. On to the next job. Until we meet again, it's like a sore dick, can't beat it. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for tuning by, y'all. Peace.